Carol Ofori. Weekdays 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. East Coast Radio.
All right, it is KZN's number one. You with your daytime queen, Carol Ofori. It's a Wednesday, and as you know, on a Wednesday, I love to celebrate women that are doing phenomenal things in their different industries. By the way, you're welcome to watch us live on Facebook Live right now. You can catch us on Facebook Live, East Coast Radio's Facebook page, to meet our guest and to meet our phenomenal woman. As I say, we profile women completely trailblazing, and today is no different. I feature a phenomenal young woman from right here in Durban, one of the 2022 top KZN businesswomen, medical doctor. She's also an entrepreneur, business owner, and so much more. Dr. Lungile Mhlongo, known as Dr. Lu, is a medical doctor, and as I said, she is the 2022 KZN top businesswoman, and she's the founder and CEO of Numa Medical Aesthetics, based here in Durban, Umhlanga, and we believe she's opened in Johannesburg. Richards Bay is opening soon, and so is Pietermaritzburg. I believe that's opening on Friday. And Numa Medical Aesthetics offers non-surgical cosmetic medicine and skincare services to help you achieve natural-looking body, facial rejuvenation, and so much more. Dr. Lu, welcome to the show.
Hi, Carol, and everyone at home. Thank you so much for having me.
We are so excited to have you. I mean, you are so young, and I'm just so curious to find out about your interest in becoming a doctor, because you typically look like the kind of woman who's like, I'm just going to go and grab a briefcase, sit in the boardrooms and fight with people all day for the rights of women, for the rights of this, or even in the legal space. And here you are, this fantastic medical doctor that's gone into the beauty space. Please tell us how you got into that.
How I got into medical school and getting into actually becoming a medical doctor, it was inspired by an incident that happened in my life where my father passed on because of a condition that only 2 doctors could help him with at the time.
Yeah.
So what happened was, when he had an attack, the 2 doctors happened to be on leave, so they couldn't assist him. And it broke my heart so much so that I got to a point where I'm like, I can't be angry at the doctors because they're human. I need to be the change that I want to be. I want to see. And then I decided to go into medical school. Fast forward, I got really, really terrible acne that affected the way I presented myself. It affected my confidence so badly so that I actually went into depression. So when I got the solution to the acne that was affecting me, I decided to extend it to other people. That's how I went into the beauty industry and the aesthetic industry, where I try to give the people the help that they are seeking, so that they can present themselves better and boost their confidence and self-esteem as well.
I cannot believe you had an acne problem. I'm looking at your skin and you're glowing from here to Timbuktu, honey. That is insane, because I do know, especially when I was a teenager, and most teenagers go through this, where you have the acne situation, and then people at school remind you, you're pizza face, you're bar one, you're this. There's all sorts of mean names that come with, normal acne that happens to young people. I guess my next question is Numa Medical Aesthetics, which is your baby.
Yes. You've
been opening it all over, but what I've found interesting about your business format, and I met you at the KZN Top Woman business year-end function, and I mentioned this there, that you have built your entire business customer base from social media, and how you've used that platform to grow your business to now having a few branches.
Yes.
Can you talk to us about the power of social media and how you've used it to propel your business forward?
I always say, if you want to start a business, you must start with what you have. And when I started Numa Medical Aesthetics, all I had was literally my social media with just under 10,000 followers. But I made sure that I used that to take my work to people. And what has happened now with social media, it has made life so much easier to reach people. We're able to reach people even outside of the country. I've got clients from Tanzania, Botswana, even from Saudi Arabia that saw my work on social media, and then they tried to find us, and they got us, and they got the solution they were looking for. So when I started, I didn't have funds for marketing. I really wanted to do print. I wanted to do East Coast Radio. But when I got the actual quotations, I was like, I'm not even making this much a year in my business yet. But I sat down with myself, I'm like, I want to do this, and this is what I have. I'm going to work with what I have. And our business has grown to 4 branches, with 90% of our clients being drawn from social media.
That's
so
insane.
It's really, really powerful.
90% of your clients being drawn from social media. That's insane. So you got 4 branches, and you're a woman running this business by yourself. Please tell us, how do you do it? How do you keep it together? How do you just keep going?
Okay, so what I've done is something that was very difficult for me to do. I've gotten to a point where I realized that I'm not only empowered just to be empowered, but I'm empowered to empower other women as well, other young, and not just women, other people as well. So what I did earlier this year is to transfer my skill and to train other doctors that are going to be running the other branches and create other Dr. Lou's, because I did try with 2 branches. I was really at a point of crashing. I couldn't do it on my own, and I realized that my business is going to be crippled and it's not going to grow if I keep Numa Medical Aesthetics attached to Dr. Lou. So I tried to transfer the skill so I can empower other women, and also to play my role in the high rate of unemployment in South Africa. So I'm doing just a bit that I can do to be the change that I really want to see.
I love that. If you have any questions for Dr. Lou, you can drop us a message, 061-792-9495. You can join us on Facebook Live to meet our wonderful medical doctor, entrepreneur and businesswoman, Dr. Lou. You can see her on social media as Dr. Lou or Dr. Lungile Mhlongo, who is a medical doctor who's now got this amazing empire called Numa Aesthetics, and it's growing. The franchise is growing. She's a young woman and she's just doing so phenomenally well in this space. And the story behind how she got into it is so beautiful, about how she got to become a medical doctor because her dad got sick, and she they felt so helpless because no one was there to help her dad. And now she's a medical doctor and she's being the change that she wants to see. Talking about being the change that you want to see, I mean, you have this MPO foundation where you're helping young girls and young women deal with their skin concerns and also mentoring them. And you know, unless you yourself have a skin condition of some sort, you don't realize how it impacts on your self-confidence, right?
So true.
I get one pimple and I think, like, I literally tell my husband, I've got my best friend that just popped up on my face, so greet them when you greet me. But for someone who's always got an acne problem, this cannot be a funny joke or something you can move past. Talk to us about the MPO and the work you do with young women from underprivileged areas.
Okay, having gone through the acne phase and having understood what it does to your mental health, we decided to actually go to schools, where we go to high schools where kids, like normally in rural areas as well, from where I come from as well, areas like that. So we go there, we identify kids that have skin problems, and then we first interview them to see what it's doing to their mental health, and then we help them with their skin. We monitor how they do as their skin improves and how they do in school as well, how they perform in school. And then we also mentor them, because I've got a group of professionals that are friends, that are, some of them are colleagues, where we go there with them, we mentor them into the direct them to where they want to go. If you want to become a doctor, it's easy for me to find a doctor that's going to mentor you and show you the direction to where you want to go. But we start at the ground level, where we fix how you look, so you can be able to present yourself. Even when you're doing orals in school, even when you're presenting yourself, you're able to present yourself better. Because as parents, we just overlook it. We're like, it's just a phase, it's going to pass. But we don't look into what it does to the actual psychology of a child and how it affects how they perform in school. And we also do talks on skin health as well, because on social media we have these creams that are available that ban children's skin, but these kids have access to social media. They can easily order this thing, hide it from the parents, because they're trying to get a quick fix from what they're seeing on social media. So we do a lot of teaching around that, to teach them on the right ingredients to use on your skin, because we don't get those teachings in school as well. So that's what we offer to the kids.
That is so powerful what you're saying, because I look back to when I was a teenager, and that's exactly what my mom would say to me, is that don't worry, you'll get over it. It's just a phase. And yet that phase lasts 3, 4, 5 years, and for a young person it's devastating.
Yes, it is. And we also try to teach the other kids that don't have skin problems on how to deal with having a friend that has acne. You can't. I remember when I had acne, I'd meet people and they'd be like, what happened to your skin? Your skin was fine. What happened to your skin? Because I got acne when I was 24, 25. My skin was fine before that. So when we addressing these people that have acne, we need to take into consideration what those words do to them.
It does.
Yeah, so you just need to be more cognizant of what you say. Choose your words wisely. Just say something positive.
That is so powerful, and I think a lot of people don't think about that. It's like that time of the year where we're all going to see family. We're going to, it's December time, you're going to see family, you're going to see people you haven't seen in a long time.
Yes.
I'm very used to the life in Durban is nice. You're eating everything in Durban. It's old, auntie, it's fine, sit down. And then there's also the comments like you're saying, what happened to your skin? Last year your skin didn't look like this. And then you have to start explaining your skin to your family. You've come up with your own products that are helping people with their skin, including your own skin, which is just looking so radiant. Numa products. How did you come about this? And is this like natural stuff from like the soil here in Durban?
We have medical grade products. So I've been working on this for the past 2 years, but we launched it in July. The reason why it took that long because we're trying to source the right ingredients from different countries as well to try and get the right ingredients. What inspired Numa Skin was actually our clients. We've been in business for just over 4 years. So we've been seeing the common conditions. Which is pigmentation. If you have acne, you have pigmentation. If you're aging, you have pigmentation. If you're sunburnt, you have pigmentation. So that was one of the most common things that we have been seeing. So we decided to start with the pigmentation range. We're going on to the acne range and the other ones, but we decided to start with the pigmentation one. So we launched in July. It was inspired by our clients, inspired by what we have been seeing in our clients. Sometimes you go to these different companies looking for the right product. So we decided to take a bit of everything, put it together and find something that actually works for our clients. And 4 months later, we're getting really amazing results from our product.
That's amazing. So as we wrap it up, I mean, women are listening. And what I loved about this conversation is we've had all sorts of conversations from self-defense to being aware of where you are to we had drinker bells that you put over your drinks when you go out. Ladies have come up with that invention. We had law last week with Benita talking about the importance of, being soft when dealing with the law and people fighting cases, etc. You are in the space of, confidence, of giving women the skin and men the skin that they deserve. I'll put it that way.
I love that.
Yeah, the skin they deserve, darling. What is your final words just to people listening right now, because you went through a self-confidence phase and you found it, and I'm sure even if your skin wasn't okay, you'd still be self-confident, because I can see that you're that kind of person. But just your parting words for us as inspiration for this Woman Crush Wednesday.
Okay, so my one, when it comes to skin and confidence and how you look, if you look at yourself in the mirror and there's something that you are not happy about, don't let anyone tell you that it's okay, you're overreacting, you're just being too cheesy. Find help, seek help, and then if you're feeling like it's affecting your mental health, I always refer most of my clients to psychologists first before we treat them, because I want to sort out their mental health whilst I'm working on their skin as well. Seek that help. Go, if you feel like you're getting into depression because of how you look, do go see a psychologist, but while seeing the psychologist, do treat the root cause of the problem as well.
Right, do treat the root cause of the problem. So Numa Aesthetics opening in Maritzburg. You've got your Durban branch, you've got your Johannesburg branch, you've got your Richards Bay branch. What's next for you? Just so much going on, right?
Just expect more to come from Numa. Numa has been pregnant for a while. COVID happened, but now I think it's time for us to give birth to all the dreams that we've been pregnant with. So 2023 is really going to be amazing. Make sure you follow Numa Aesthetics on Instagram so that you can see all of that.
I love that. And then last words for entrepreneurs who are wanting to take the plunge in 2023. What do you say? Because everybody was doing that in 2020. Remember, everybody was going to take bank loans, do all sorts of things and jump into business ideas, and then COVID happened. What are you saying to the slightly hesitant who are like, I want to do something exciting in 2023? Because you say Numa's pregnant, babies are coming very soon.
Yes.
So what do you say to those very nervous people?
Do it. Just do it. Just start working with what you have and just do it. And also the most important thing as well, when starting a business, don't start a business because Dr. Lou's doing it. Start a business that you are passionate about, because entrepreneurship gets really cold. On the cold days, the only thing that keeps you warm is your passion. So please do find something that you are passionate about and just run into it. But don't start a business for the sake of starting a business because Dr. Lou made it or Carol made it. Find something you are passionate about that's going to push you even on the cold days. days.
That's the one. Dr. Lou, everybody. Thank you so much. Dr. Lungile Mhlongo. Follow her on social media as well. Dr. Lou, Numa Medical Aesthetics. Richards Bay is open, Mhlanga's open, and Maritzburg is opening
on
Friday. That's right. At Cascades. And of course, Joburg, she says, is buzzing. It's open in Hyde Park. Very fancy area, by the way, darling.
It's doing so well, though. We're getting so much, really good support.
I love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Lou, for coming in and sharing your wonderful words of encouragement to our ladies and gents listening.
Carol Ofori, weekdays 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. East Coast Radio.